Hello and welcome to this quick and easy Chile Verde tutorial. These will be the ingredients, so go ahead and screenshot on your phone and we'll get started. So I'm using 1.5 pounds of boneless pork meat, made for pork stew, 2 chile serranos, 1 garlic clove, 6 tomatillos, half a cup of cilantro. We're going to need Reynolds wrap, aluminum foil, a teaspoon and a fourth of chicken bouillon, and 1 teaspoon of Lawrys seasoning salt, and half a small onion. This will feed 2 to 3 people, and if it's more in your family, go ahead and double everything up. Let's get started. So once you've washed and rinsed your vegetables, go ahead and place 6 tomatillos, 2 chile serranos, a garlic clove, and a fourth of onion into aluminum foil and wrap it up. You're going to wrap it up and you're going to place on top of a cast iron to medium to low heat. And we're going to leave this cooking here for about 15 minutes, but we're going to be checking up on it every now and then just to make sure that the vegetables are cooking and we could flip them to the other side. Now we're going to be productive and rinse our cilantro. After that, we're going to go ahead and get a pot for our meat. So once your pot is nice and warm on medium heat, you can add your oil and mix it around just to make sure that the meat doesn't get stuck later on. You're going to place a fourth of onion, and then we're going to place the Lawrys seasoning salt and distribute evenly all over the meat. Now you're going to want to mix it all up just to make sure every piece of meat has flavor with the salt. And then we're going to cover it for about 15 to 10 minutes while it cooks in its own fat and grease. Okay, and now we're gonna carefully check on our vegetables. They're still not ready because they're brightly colored. You'll know they're ready because they're gonna be like a dual color, kind of squishy, dark. So now we're just gonna flip them to make sure they get evenly cooked. And it's okay if it gets overly cooked like that one, because they're gonna get blended either ways. Nothing has to be perfect, just make it comfortable for your home. Alrighty, let's fast forward a bit. Cover them up again for the last cook. And meanwhile, check on your pork meat. So we're going to be going back and forth basically with the vegetables and the meat. Let's go ahead and stir the meat so it won't get stuck. See how it's letting go out of those juices and fat? That's good. We're going to want that to dry up, and it's going to make your meat soft and tender. Now we're checking on the vegetables again, and as you can see, they're ready to blend. Okay friends, we're going to blend for about 5 seconds, and then we're going to add our cilantro. Blend again, add your chicken bouillon. And then in the same cup that you had your chicken bouillon, you could add water just to make it a little bit more watery instead of chunky. We're going to mix our meat again. Make sure all the grease is dried up. I'm going to add a tad bit more oil and stir until it's crispy. And for the fun part, we could add our sauce. And we're going to stir to make sure the meat gets all the flavor. And cover on a medium heat for about 10 minutes. And for this recipe, we're going to remove the onion towards the end when it's almost ready, because it gives the meat the flavor and it also turns the sauce a little bit darker. We can taste test now. If it's too salty, add a little bit of water. If it's not, you're good to go. So I made this with some spaghetti, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want a tutorial on the spaghetti, I'll put the link in the description.